What's going on, everyone? Down here, we're back. Take 6. We're going again, Chaos Turbo. Keeping up this ladder grind. Let's get right in. Let's not mess about, this is what we're playing with. So, goat format rated. Turbo. Let's get in. See what we got online. There's no judges. Not so many online, but it's midday. I'm UK time, GMT, so it's 2 PM now. It's quiet time for Dueling Book, but we got some time, so let's get it in. Let's get some games back to back, get a roll going, get some wins going. We're on a 2-win streak at the minute, so can't complain about that. Let's get in. Vickers 6. See what we're going. He's screaming rock, so I'm going to paper. Tie on paper. He's going to paper again. We got him. 125, 135. Good luck to you two. GLHF. Right, let's go first. Let's see what we got. Jar, T-Drag, Duo, MST, Book Faith. That's not so bad. That's not so bad at all. I think we can complain about that. So we start with the Duo before the T-Drag, in case it influences his decision. If we Duo first, if we T-Drag first, he might discard a card destruction, for example, which will be beneficial to us. So let's play it sensible. Play it like this. I'm going to point. I forgot I had to point. Too busy talking to you. What are we going to hit? He's taking his time, so maybe a good one. Prem, take that. Never complain about knocking that out of the hand. Prem Book. Now let's follow it up with T-Drag. Add 2 more. Hitting Prem Book's a good start. No dead cards in his hand, no Serp. No Light and Dark in the grave. Can't complain about that. We are going to set Faith, set Book, set Jar, pass. See if we can't get another Duo off, and worst case we can have back Book if it comes to it. Strong start if we do get the Duo back. He's going to Jar, we've got nothing we can say about that. The Grace, sorry. That resolves, but he's got no good discards unless he draws into them. Because he would have threw the Serp down straight away. Let's see what he throws out. Seen some good cards from him gone already, so we're happy about this start. Metagon. What else we got? So we're looking like probably Chaos Control or Goat Control. And it could still technically be like Reasoning Gate Turbo, but with the set, we imagine not. Nothing else, so Stand By Me. He's in trouble now. So we're going to fire the Jar. Then we're going to get back that Duo. And pay another 1,000. Because he did not set anything. We're going to hit the far left because I don't think he shuffled his hand. So this is one of the newer cards, probably more useful than the 2 he didn't discard before. Okay, still no Light and Dark, but this is good. This is good for us. I'm tempted to sack off for the Thunder Dragon, but we do have the Book. I think having the Book means we're going to keep it. We're going to set MST and pass. We're in a commanding position here. I'd like to see a Dark, but let's see how it goes. We could see him flip Faith here. Yeah, that's understandable. We get back Graceful, that's fine. Nothing we can do about this, sadly. Means we might get a 3rd Duo activation though. I'm just going to book the Faith when he attacks. Just dropping Saku Dust. What's he going to do? Set a monster pass would be the ideal. Oh, you are done now. Right, let's... Obviously that could be another Faith, but let's recycle mine. Flip some and then Duo again. 3,000 out for 6 cards. We'll take that. He did not Storm. Wow, he didn't set anything. So we're reading Jar. No, we're not reading Jar, obviously, because he would have set everything. I don't think we've got a read on that. What do we do here? I think we have to get him. But no way to recycle the Faith, so I'm going to sack off for a Thunder Dragon. Go to battle phase and hit that face up Faith. He's got Light and Dark, there's no point in not doing that. Main 2, we're going to set the Judgment. I think we're in a good position here. If he flips Faith, we're going to Judgment the Faith. He's going to do it. Thinking. I think I'm fine with this. Sucks to lose the BLS, but we don't really have a choice. We're going to keep the BLS. Whoops. Let's get rid of them. I'm fine with that. Definitely fine with that. We'll get MST set. See if he's going to flip Merchant. thinking. I'm fine with that. Not threatening. If he gets a meta, then we'll just hit the meta with a judgment. Skate goes perfectly fine. I think we probably MST that in the end phase. He's going to crash? No, that was weird. I think we definitely MST this just because we've only got one monster and we don't want to have to go through them all. We don't want to have to fight through 4 goats. So let's fire on at the start. Let's give him 1,000. We get a ring. Ring puts us in a strong place. Protects us from just about everything. So main 2 will set ring pass. We really would like to see a dark. We've got judgment and he's got 1 card. Judgment ring is very strong here. I'm going to fire the upstart again, see if we can't get a dark, see if we can't kill him quicker. Got a dark but we can't get it out of the hand yet. So let's swing it again. He's going to ring. Although I've got no pressure, I think I'm fine with that. I don't think we want to waste judgment on saving Thunder Dragon. So we'll let that go through. I want to get my ring out early. Well, we can ring for game, he can't now, so we don't have to worry about getting the ring out too early. We're fine with the scapegoat here because we've got nothing to attack with there. Let's see what we get. Snatch is sad. Let's just pass it over, see what comes out. He might end up goat locking himself here, which would be nice. He's going to MST the judgment blind, that's fine. I don't agree with that at all. So we'll take that all day long. So now we get Mirror Force. We know his heavy's gone, so we're going to set this, pass it over. I don't know what I expect to see from him now, but maybe a Deca or a Spy coming up. We can start getting through these now if we Wing Blast something. We'll ditch Assault, summon the BLS and start attacking. Looking in the grave, we're going to see Banish Light, Banish Dark. I think he's got Chaos in hand, that's the read now, so maybe we wait. I think we set the Dust Shoot and wait. We might get the activation of this Dust Shoot here. He's going to wait for me to start attacking these goats. He's going to summon Warrior Lady. Summon's fine. I think I want to Wing Blast this and then Dust Shoot him in the standby. Wing Blast to grave, put that back. Let's make sure he puts it on the top. I always check. It's not happened yet, but you never know. So we're thinking 2 Chaos in hand. I'm not going to get to Dust Shoot on the standby. He's going to draw the Warrior Lady. How dumb. So standby main. I think we're definitely running out this BLS. But then if he drops Chaos, we lose the BLS. I think we have to take the initiative here. I think we're going to get aggressive. I know I've got the read on Chaos, but I think aggression's the play. Just going to wipe out 2 of these. Set knock. Pass it over. Don't want to put his duo live. And if he's been blind MST, and he might blind hit the knock. Tried to BLS attack too, I've only just realised this. Let's just see if there's an issue with this first, that's fine. So he's going to attack. And we're going to Mirror Force here because the ring's more versatile. Hit 1,000 dies or something like that coming down in main phase 2. So obviously we should have saved the Wing Blast, but we wouldn't have the BLS. So here comes the meta. So meta's fine. So it could be bricked on meta to be fair. So obviously we're going to ring this for 0. And let's see what else he's got. We could be Chaos. No, he's setting 1. That's nice. We'll take that. What have we seen from him? We've seen Mirror, seen Ring, seen Saku. So it could be Saku, but we're going to play into that either way. We're going to attack. Silly not to at this stage. So stand by main 1. Let's shuffle these up and let's go to battle phase and attack the token. I'm going to attack this time after that last time. Attack directly for 3k, thank you. Main 2. I'm going to set this Wind Blast and pass. I'm in a good position here to finish this one off. Call of the Haunted, target You can't target that. It wasn't summoned correctly. As meta. Special does not fusions. So I'm going to offer him. You can change the target or reset it. You didn't use poly and the materials. Might come back here after this is finished. If not, we'll find the link, send him a link, because there's no judges on, which is a pain, but this is common. This is common GOAT rule. There's a common rule in YuGiOh, it's not even GOAT. I'm going to offer him both, so you can set the code or choose a new target. Let's see what he puts out. Probably going to be the DD Warrior Lady, and if so, we're going to stack the cord. I'm going to fire this to the grave and put that on the top. There we go. Right, so we're playing GOAT control. More of a classic GOAT control, because I wouldn't play Air Knight right now. Not with the amount of warriors running around. So we want GOAT answers, 1000 eyes answers. We didn't see any major back row, we saw Saku's, but I'm fine with that. So these answer most. I think the Torrential's good because he's playing GOATs. We're going to take out the draw cards here. What else doesn't answer? I maybe want to shoot, that's fine with me. Nice and easy. We're increasing the monster count, but that's good. We're not turboing through the deck, we're not drawing. Let's rock with this. So he's going first, eventually. So we got Book Dust, Double Judgment, Faith. That's not the best. It's not the best. The 6th card's going to be crucial here. Let's see what he starts with pot. Very strong start, obviously. Best start there is. Now Grace. Oh, there we go. There's pot, there's Duel. Let's hope he hits a judgment at this point. Yeah. And then I think we throw out. We throw out the book. It gives us a target for Faith. We didn't set a lot of back row last time, so maybe throwing out the dust was correct, but we've at least got one here. So stand by. Main one, let's ditch that Thunder Dragon. I probably should have played around Dust Shooter. Let's hope he doesn't come back to bite me. We got nothing else on there. He's going to flip Faith, he's probably going to get back the pot. I mean, that's a sensible choice here. And as much as I'd like to keep the Faith, I think we've got to set it on the off chance he does get Duel. I don't want to waste my solemn on it if it did come to that. So here's Faith. Think I could solemn the Faith, but he's already up. And we've got 3 to his 8, his 7. This will turn off a meta. I think we're going to do it. We're going to play aggressive. The aggression was the good call last time. Doesn't mean it's going to be a good call this time, but we'll see how it goes. Puts him on having a normal, that's fine. We can take that. No trouble. I'm going to take the book back. So the priest returning to town does us favours. We'll take that. We're thinking here. We're going to pass Prio, main one. Let's slap down Duel. Let's see if we can't snipe that Azura. I'm going to go here. So that's fine. Let's see what he throws out. He's been throwing out some weird stuff. So Merchant. I'm surprised he didn't set that into a set. I can understand why he didn't, but would have resolved. But then again, I would have had now a chance at summon Thunder Dragon attack over. So he played that right. Let's set book pass just to survive the book is. It's sad that we've got to do that this early on and try and survive, but what can you do? I think we have to. So start step we have to dust. Start step we have to dust. In battle phase this is. Play around the ring. So now we'll take 1700. Very glad that paid off. Sure, I'll let you get away with that one. Alright. So we know the priest's coming back. I mean, these both deal with it at different times. But how do we want to do it? It's got light and dark, so I think we have to... If we book this, it's still their next turn, so I think we have to Wing Blast it. Put it on the top. Might even draw a Dust Shoot, and that would help. Let's check he's put it on the top. Yeah. So standby main one, that is ideal, but if he's got a knock, we cry. See how this goes. So we know he's probably going to slap down this Azora Priest. He's been summoning it all game. Looking at his extra deck is Ori. 1,000 eyes isn't the end of the world. We can book it. Flip the Spy. He's going to Scapegoat, sure. Cannot summon the turn you use this card. I think we're about to have that. You can't. You can't summon. Right on the bottom of the card. I'm not going to let him take it back. It's getting a bit much now. He must be new, but we don't want to keep rolling this through. So we know he's got Meta and Azora Priest. We're not going to rub it in and put it in the chat, but we will put it here. So let's roll it. So standby. That's a good draw. We don't have a Dark in the Grave yet. I think we're flipping this Spy to play around. I want to flip the Spy to play around knock. Because we just lose if not. I can flip the Spy, I can put the BLS out. We've got an answer for 1,000 eyes. Double meta would suck, but I think we have to do that. I think we're going to banish the set. So let's flip summon and summon one in defense. We've got Snatch plus meta and that we're gonna, but let's tribute summon. We're gonna tribute set. I think we're gonna set. Plays around. No, because he's gonna snatch the BLS anyway, but yeah, if we tribute set, we don't die to snatch. So let's banish Dark and a Light. Let's put this BLS in defense as well. And then let's banish that set. Probably Azora, but if he's not, it's great because we've got 2 out of 3 cards in his hand, red. Serpent, ideal. Definitely happy with that. So he's got the meta Azora. We're going to see the meta come down now. That's fine. No, it's not fine, but it's fine. He's going to summon 1,000 eyes and target the BLS. Let's wait for him to do that first, in case he targets the others. He might have a second meta. So let's book 1,000 eyes. So we know he's got Azora. Another meta. Happens. Interesting, he's getting rid of another goat. If he takes this, that's fine. Let's let him click, yeah. So we know Azora +1. I think he's going to lock himself here. Oh no, of course he's... yeah. That's fine. Can't attack twice. Definitely can't attack twice. Definitely new to go at this guy, but... we're bearing with it. It's keeping us alive. Draw, standby main. We're going to die here either way, right? Can't attack. You can smack down the Azora. A sad one. Maybe we should have kept the typo cards in. We would have got through this shit a lot easier. So standby main. Please pot. That would be ideal. Pot's in grave. We can't have the pot. Flipping. Oh, brilliant. Yes, that is perfect. He is new to go and he's going to fall foul to double 1,000 eyes. It can't attack. I mean, this is working out ideal for us. We should have lost this round. We should have lost this right now. First line of text. I mean, we take these. It's been a bit of a rough opening, but... yeah, sucks when this comes up. We're just humouring him. It never comes up. Well, it shouldn't ever come up, but we are taking this. We're going to wait for him to draw 2 tribute summons at this point. So we know he's got Azora +1. We've been through 2 spies. We definitely got to set this one. We've got Tsukiyomi in grave. I'm sure he's got one, yeah. So unless he plays more than one, which I mean he's playing goat control, you should play more than one, but he's waiting on Suko book right now. This will give me a chance to get back in it. We don't have a Dark in the Grave, so this is staying in hand. We don't want to check because we don't want him to think we've got Chaos, but if he is new to go, he's probably not going to think that. Why are you setting that? Change to defense, that's fine. Nobleman the set. I got no more. Got 2 banished now, 1 in the spells and traps. Oh wait, you can't change his battle position. They both stop each other. I wouldn't worry, I can't attack it. Let's humour him, I like this. I mean, it's given us a chance in a game we should not have had a chance in. This snatch might come up if we see a book. Don't know how many we've got in the list. I know I've got at least the one because we've seen it, but I'm sure we have a second. Zora, I'm tempted to set this in case he has the out. I don't see any other way of getting around it. It's a shame we not got a Thunder Dragon. It'd be kind of sweet. So we'd snatch this, tribute for Thunder Dragon, get a Dark Engrave. Chain. I wasn't really paying attention to how many cards he's got in his hand. So this might work out ideal. We will put the tribe back. So we've got Sangam Priest Cord. To grave, to grave. Now you've got to wipe your back row. The monsters stay. Gives us a light and dark. That one's got to go as well. Not sucking up. So standby main. So now this is where the snatch would have come in handy. So I can't flip my set. We are going to build up to running him out. I can't remember what he had now. What did he have? Sangan. Is it Sangam Priest plus another? Sangam Priest plus a spell, but I forget which spell. It's my mistake, I should have wrote it down. So let's set Mirror Pass. We're getting back into this, slowly but surely, even though we should not be back in this. We have to do a lot of chopping and changing, getting all these slow cuts out. Standby main, that is nice. I think we're going to fire it straight away. I think we need to in this scenario. So we're definitely getting rid of the knock. Whoops. To the grave. And Priest to the grave. Might be able to blow him out with his own summon here. Can't flip some of the Priest, but I'm sure we'll play into it in a minute. Let's see what he's got. Normal summon tribe. Prior. We will chain torrential. Let's wipe this field. And now we've really got a chance. We know he's got Zora. I'd like to see him commit something else. Because we are going to have to Mirror Force this. But at least we get to slap a Chaos down. Come on, we can do this. I wish I remember what that set was. I guess we're going to find out. I think I've got to shotgun this. It's Call of the Haunted, so it's fine because Sangan's in hand. Very, very good position now. With our Sangan in hand. Did he shuffle the tribal? No, he did. He must have, yeah. Because he passed the turn in between. So let's slap down. We summoned... Did we summon the BLS? We summoned the BLS correctly, so let's leave that in grave. In case it comes up, I don't play the card, but if you swap something into my hand, might happen. Banish light, banish dark. Let's spec chaos and then attack for 23. So he's going to set the Sangam, which is sad because they're probably going to search Zook. We know the Serpent's gone. So that's the Sangam. Oh, that is ideal. Let's smack that, keep him off the extra card. In fact, was that the top deck? No, it wasn't. That's fine. We should have paid attention to that. Let's attack directly, get another 23 in. We're nearly there. Nearly there, come on. I'm expecting Chaos to come down from him at any minute, but if he's on real go control, like pure traditional, he's probably only playing the BLS. And that's probably an Air Knight. So let's just swing right in. Hitting the breaker. We're going to set the heavy and pass. He's gone through his heavy storm, but if he MSTs this and doesn't set anything, for example, I know I'm not attacking into a Mirror Force. Very glad to see the ring gone. He's looking at his grave, which is always a worry. He's going to premature burial. Target. If he targets the tribe, we're done anyway, honestly. Which I'm sure he will. That's fine. I mean, it's not fine. But it's fine. This is what should have happened, let's be real. Let's just hope he passes. No, he's not going to pass. There was the off chance. With how this game's gone, there was a big chance. That was frustrating. We're just going to push aggression. I know Priest represents aggression against goats, but he's holding a lot. I mean, he's holding back row when he needs it. So I'm more than happy with that. We are going to plus here. So let's get 2 more. Thunder Dragon had 2 Thunder Dragon. We're going to set a few special things. So let's set the Faith, set Judgment, set Mirror Force, and then fire card Destruction. So slash discard hand, slash draw 3. I will tell him the commands while we wait. It's just a nice tip, that's how I learnt. So now we might be setting 5 behind this Faith because we have a very strong setup here. So let's set Ring, set Book, set Judgment, and probably say good luck. I mean, the card Destruction's the only thing in the grave right now, but we'll see if we can't. We're going to let this go. We'll see if we can't get value out of the book. It's the only other option we've got. Goat's gone, that's a good thing to see. Happy with that. Goats and Jar gone, very fine. Not having to play around the Morphing Jar is wonderful. So he's set pass, so standby maim. So standby, he's going to dust shoot this one to the grave. Main one, so he's very fast and loose with that. There was no benefit to that. It's a shame we can't deal with this. But we can Judgment the Summon, because I'm sure it's going to be a Faith. And I think Judgment the Summon is correct. So we're going to set Spy Pass. I'm definitely going to Judgment the Summon in this position. We will fire that without a shadow of a doubt. We don't want him recycling that Grace. He's going to set 2 pass, we're fine. We're going to put some pressure on with the Spy here. Standby main. We've got lights. We've got lights and darks. We might put a lot of pressure on here. Just knowing we have Judgment Book. Let's flip the Spy. See what happens. See if he's got any response. He's not going to. So let's slap this one in defense. We're not gonna force it. There's no point. If he goes, we'd look like an idiot. Let's swing him. He's not got the read on Spy here, on Faith here, I'm sure. If he's even thinking about it. Let's let that go. We've got no problem with that. Main 2. We got Judgment, Mirror, Book. We've got plenty of answers for 1,000 dice, so we're happy here. We're going to keep it rolling. I expect to see a meta. It's a normal Summon Warrior Lady, that is fine. Jimmy's going to attack over the Faith. This Spy, yeah. Let's let that go, we'll take 300, I assume he's never going to banish that. He's going to try and get value and attack the second Spy. Yeah, definitely no effect, that is correct. Judgment, Mirror, Book. Double Chaos is very interesting, it's very nice. The Chaos Sword will be coming down now. Be silly not to. You'll stop him plus him. Let's declare effect, banish that. And we're just going to outgrind him here. We're far ahead. We are far. So, knock the set. I'm fine with that. We've got nothing going on with it. I'm not fine. It's a little sad because it's Faith, but he's losing his Faiths. Or is he not? He's not going into his deck. Yeah, there we go. We had nothing to bring back off it. So this reads Faith in hand. I know he's got 1 in grave, so he might be playing 2, but I want to think 1 in hand. But we'll bear in mind it might not be. People do play 2. He's looking in the grave, so maybe chaos. He's got light and dark. Wouldn't be ashamed to see a chaos come down here. He's not, he's just going to pass. So stand by main, I think we're just going to switch to attack. And then switch to attack, because they are both spellcasters, so they're both going to get hit by the tribe. I should set the solemn, set the torrential. As he did it in my end phase last time, I'm going to set one. So normal summon, we were just going to fire this book straight away. Set that breaker. I know it plays into TR a bit, but you're just going to go hunting for this new one. If he's sensible anyway. So stand by main. Priest is wonderful here. Because we can summon the priest. Can we push here? What we got? We've got 353. No. 65. If we had the ring, we probably would. Let's summon the priest there. Go to battle. Attack the goat. Then we get directly. I'd like to see more goats because of the redeclares. Main phase 2. We goat in the end phase is the sensible bit, but if you don't know the rules, likely goat in battle phase thinking the Azura can't attack anymore. Seen that happen plenty of times. It's happened at local. Still checking that grave. Oops, this goes back to hand. We do not want to miss that. So banish a light, banish a dark. Thinking. I would love to have seen him slap down a banish first. He's going to battle phase, so we are just going to mirror force here. Always let your opponents resolve. If they say thinking. So torrential judgment. I think I'm fine with that. I think we're just going to slap our BLS down. Especially if he's only got one back row, it's game. Oh, he's setting the second one. We're still going to push. So stand by main. He's going to hit that. Okay. I think that says a lot. We can banish this though. We can attack it with spy and then banish it. What we're going to do is normal the priest first so we take less damage. See if that's okay. We're going to attack into this. I'm going to take 800. Main phase 2 we're going to banish, and then end phase we're going to bring this back to... We're going to send that to defense and bring this back to hand. This is slightly out of sequence, but we allowed it for him. I'm sure he's going to allow it for us. In a tournament I'll probably be calling that, but also I will pay a lot more attention. Oh, he's looking in the graveyard again, but he has no lights, which is a great sign for us. Going to call her the haunted. What is the target? Target. Breaker. He's only got breaker or the jar. Target the jar. Thinking. Okay, that's fine. Definitely no point here. Right, I think here we have to let it go. That's fine. Because you can't flip it this time. Although I'm sure it might come up now where he doesn't realise. No, he is passing. Set him one and passing. Yeah, we're fine with that. We can let that go. Stand by main. I mean, it's game here, I'm sure. So, well, it's not game, but we're such a commanding position. We're going to take the game. It could be game, depending on that back row, but we're definitely slapping this down in defence and declaring prior. And then what we got, 23, so that's 35, plus the priest is game. So we're definitely going to do this. We know he's only got Sook. Hopefully this just finishes it. We got it. GG's. Right, very weird game there. So we were dealing with a beginner. I'm going to cut out the bits where we were waiting, trying to get the rule in, but we take those. We're trying to get the ranking, so no matter who we're playing against, we're going to try and win, and we're going to take those. Not going to be soft because he summoned 2,000 dice, and he didn't ask for a take back or anything, so fair play to him. He's learning from his mistakes. It's the only way we did it. We've all been there, right? Anyway, thanks for watching. Go drop a comment down below, hit the subscribe. Let's see you around here some more. It's great to see people getting on it as soon as they're uploaded before I even have a chance to promote it anywhere. It's really nice to see people getting in there, commenting, putting the views on it. It's great to see. Thanks for your support. Cheers, guys.